So here's the forecast. Yesterday, of course, we had this essay. Today, as being official, issued on the 27th, but it's out now. And I actually made a guess for the group before it came out. I said, I'm going to say 7 to 11, 3 to 5, or 3 to 6, and 0 to 2. And I said, give me some cash if I'm right. No one did. But, so that is what NOAA forecast. They said 7 to 11. They had 6 to 11. They always open up a range at NOAA, which is good. It is the highest among all the groups that put out forecasts. Hurricanes is right in range with just about everybody else. Again, NOAA tends to open up a statistical range, which is why you see 3 to 6 versus 3 to 5, or even just 3. And then for majors, 0 to 2, everybody's in agreement on majors. The average cyclone, the accumulated cyclone energy number, average for the long term going back to 1966 is about 111. Everybody is forecasting well below that, including NOAA, and this looks very similar to last year's forecast. Last year was 8 to 13, what was it, 8 to 13, 3 to 6, and 0 to 2 last year, so we're almost the same. In fact, we're lower this year than the forecast than last year. But it only takes one, and we'll get to that in a minute. So here's the outlook and the probabilities of things happening. You can see, once again, just like last year, the old pie says a 10% chance of above normal, which would be 13 named storms. We're not thinking that. We have 11 in the peak number. We've already had Anna. This doesn't include Anna. So that may be why it wasn't 7 to 10 or 6 to 10. They added Anna in there. 3 to 6 hurricanes, 0 to 2. So again, the probability of a below normal season is by far the greatest. That is a likelihood. That's not just saying, okay, we're 50-50. No, we're pretty much hammering home the idea that it's going to be a quiet year in terms of numbers of storms. Keyword, numbers of storms, the Atlantic Basin. So why so low? Multiple factors. We get the main development region, cold waters, I'll show you that in a minute. Wind shear persistence, I'll show you where we're at now and why that's probably going to be an issue this summer. And El Nino is a contributor to the wind shear persistence. It is not the only contributor. We've had wind shear in the Atlantic Basin for 4 years running now. It's been a real problem to get the storms to either move the right way or form up at all, or be hurricanes. Even 2012 wasn't a very busy hurricane year. So wind shear has been a big factor. El Nino contributes to that even more. And then there could be some other teleconnection trends that are coming in, like different oscillation patterns in the Pacific and the Atlantic that may contribute to keeping our numbers down. So there's a lot of, in terms of building up a big season for numbers, it's negatives that are suppressing it, and they're all here. So